Mapupo fezeka amimele khalam amimele moto yami
Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, hey boo, welcome back. So I am currently at Tiba in Osu area, and I am about to interview a diaspora who's been here for a while, and she's just such a lovely soul that I thought it'd be interesting to get her on the camera and get her experience and her advice on what it's like to live in Accra in the years that she's been here and currently in 2025. So without further ado, I'm gonna go and interview her now, and hopefully you will find this video informative, useful. I know you guys tend to kind of like these kind of videos, I've noticed, so I decided to do one more for you since I haven't done one in ages. So guys, without further ado, I don't want to make this intro too long. Let's go. So, Madam Ekua, please introduce yourself to my lovely vlog.
My name is Ekua. I'm a Ghanaian. I'm Fanti to be precise.
Ooh, okay.
I've been back. Well, actually, I came back a very long time ago. But yeah.
So where did you live before?
I lived in Virginia, Falls Church. So I went to high school in Falls Church, Virginia, and then I came back after high school to Ghana. So like I said, I've been here for a very, very long time.
Nice. We love that. We love that. So first question that we have is, what is Ghana like now compared to when you first arrived?
Well, when I came, I was young. So when you're young, everything is, whatever.
Right.
Everything is okay.
Right.
Until you grow and then you're like, okay, this is, can I cuss?
Yes. Everything's allowed. As authentic as you can be.
I was like, yo, what the f is this? As I'm growing, I'm just like, people are irritating.
Right,
people don't listen when you say stuff to them, and then it gets a bit frustrating. The more and more you speak about it, I'm just like, I don't have the energy or the wit for such things, so I just let people be.
You have to stop picking your battles, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
I just let people be.
I agree. So you think that there has been a lot of changes though, like in the development and stuff like that. It's developed a lot in
Accra isn't the way it used to be when I first came.
Exactly.
I grew up in Accra as a kid, and even if I go back to my old neighborhood, there are so many places I'm just like, oh, this has changed. Since I'm from the central region, even the road has changed.
Okay.
It used to be all forestry, a whole bunch of it, but now like they're fixing the road, they're extending it, making it more smoother.
Right.
Which means instead of it taking you like 2 hours to get there, it might end up being like 1 hour 15 minutes to get to wherever I'm from and then beyond. Yeah. So the road infrastructure, there's a lot of apartments everywhere. There's a lot of businesses that have opened, so hospitality is picking up.
Right.
There's like a whole bunch of different, when I say even hospitality, the food wise, like there's just different people from all over Africa have like restaurants here.
There's a restaurant opening up every week, I think.
Every week, pretty much. Every week there's something.
Exactly.
Open. Every week there's a bar, there's a restaurant or something open.
So yeah. So moving on to question number 2. What do you like about here, being in Accra, and what you don't like?
Does it have to be only in Accra?
Okay.
Can it be? What do I like about being in Ghana?
In Ghana in general, yeah. Go ahead.
Ghana
Exactly.
Because I am full Ghanaian.
Yes.
I just love how I feel like we've actually evolved over the years with infrastructure and like the tourism business that we have. Right now, people are very accustomed to going to the beaches.
Wasn't that a thing before?
Yeah, but then it was for them to go and shit, not to actually.
What? No way. Yo,
like
that is news to me.
Dress up go to the beach and actually go inside the water and have fun.
There's like a party at Labadi Beach every day.
Exactly. So I feel like people are now welcoming the aspect of being outdoors.
Right.
I don't know if you've noticed how they built the houses around it. The back is to the ocean instead of the front being towards the ocean. Because we're not appreciating it.
before.
like we used to.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one or two things that you like.
Yeah, I mean, I get to meet people every single day. I'm in hospitality, so I get to meet people every single day from every race, from every background. So that's fun. I like getting to know people and meeting up with new people every single day.
Yeah. Okay. And then what's one or two things you don't like so much? Things that can be improved.
Work ethics.
Yes.
Pretty much. I feel like, I think that's about it for me. It's the
Yeah.
work ethics. And then people, what else? The urgency of people to actually do something.
Right,
You know,
right.
I know that, I've called you that I need something done. I expect you to be on it, to be quickly, do it quickly. So
Right. No, people are not in a hurry here.
Move on to the next person, because I don't want to spend the whole day.
People are not in a
waiting
hurry
for a
here.
dispatch when I could have been doing 24 other things.
Right.
That whole day.
Exactly.
With like an Uber or just walking around, I can just move from this place to this place, but then I have to sit down waiting for a dispatch that shows up at 5 p.m. So that means my whole day
It's gone.
is gone.
I feel like you can't really make plans, especially if you're depending on someone else. You can't really.
You can't.
You can't really
So
plan
that's why
properly
it's also, I would
because.
advise people to get a car.
That's very true. No, honestly,
easier.
yeah. I think half of your headache is gone if you have your own car.
Because
But
you can
then,
and just go somewhere.
don't you also need like a trusted mechanic? Because
I
then
have
that's
a
the
trusted
other.
mechanic.
Yeah, but you have to find a trusted mechanic.
No, just ask people. You will get it
Okay,
trusted because
okay.
the mechanic I use works on somebody that I dated's car.
Okay,
He's been working on
okay.
their car for years.
Yeah.
Over I think he said 7 years or something like
Yeah.
that. So he trusts them. So
Okay.
it's just word of mouth. You
Word
find
of
a
mouth.
good person
Okay,
to take care of your car.
But let's say if you're a diaspora and you've just landed, so you still need to make a network, right? You still need to get to know
Exactly.
people. Then you'd ask the diasporans, the people that have already arrived, that are there.
Already
Yeah,
here,
okay.
or if you
Because
know
then
any
they
local
vetted them and they went for the experiences for you.
But then you don't know what they're here for. Maybe they're here for just experiences, or they're
Okay,
here to
true.
actually fully stay here and
True,
like
true,
be
true.
intertwined with the Ghanaian community.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's a
yeah.
whole different thing. There are those who just come just for the fun of it and they're in their own little bubble.
Right.
And then those who actually come and embrace Ghana and then work with Ghanaians.
Yeah.
Not just work, but like also hang out with Ghanaians.
Right.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That is true. That is very true. So question number 3. What do you wish you had known before coming back? But then you were really
I
young
was
though.
really young,
Yeah,
so
so
I don't know.
I don't think that really applies, does it?
I feel like if I would advise anybody,
Yeah,
and they're
exactly.
coming
Now
like
in 2025.
2025, do proper research
Yeah.
and don't come in with wherever you're coming from's mentality.
That's a good one.
It's like don't
Leave you
come-
at the airport.
Yeah, exactly. Leave it at that airport before you even get to
Not even Kokota.
Yeah. Don't leave it at Kotaka International Airport. Leave it at that airport.
Okay.
Once you step on the plane, think like you're a Ghanaian.
That takes learning though. I feel like that takes some learning and
If you
experience.
tune yourself to not expect so much.
Okay, yes. I think that's
When
very
things
good
don't
advice.
happen the way you want,
Right.
you don't get bothered about
That's
it.
very true.
You tune yourself and I think people forget that everywhere in the world, everybody has their own issues.
Yes.
Everybody has their own issue, and unfortunately for us, those same issues are the same everywhere. But because they've left that place to a new place, they think like, oh my God, I wasn't expecting this. Why? We're all human beings, and everybody makes mistakes. And
Right.
everybody has their own mindset.
Right.
Everybody does things their own way. So why would you think it would be any different? From
It'd be
you being
perfect,
there
you leaving
or
that place and finding a
leaving that place
perfect
and
place
coming
somewhere
here?
else.
No, there's no
I think it's
perfect
because
place
with human
anywhere.
beings, we always feel like the grass is green on the other side.
It never is.
I know, that's the
It
problem.
never is.
You have to
Trust
come and
me.
find out.
Exactly. Move from wherever it is. Come and see if it's possible for you to like put up with all the craziness. of
Right.
Coming to a new place.
Yeah.
If not, even go back and deal with your struggle over there.
Yeah.
You know?
Or maybe you can find that coming here, you can manage the struggles back home even better
Better
because
over here. Exactly. Because
you need to find out that the grass is not actually greener.
it isn't. So it's just like, okay, I've learned this. I can use it if I decide to go back.
Yeah.
I can just use what I learned from
Right.
Ghana and be like, okay. So when I talked to Kojo did this. So if I work at this company in the US or in the UK or
Right.
wherever, I have the same situation with somebody here. I know how to go about it.
Right.
You don't have to get so upset about it at the end of the day. We're too young. The world is moving every single day.
True,
There's no
true,
need
true.
for you to like let things get to you
So much.
that, because you die and that person will walk out. You know?
But also there's like 54 countries on the continent, so if it doesn't work here,
move to the next
one, and eventually
for you, that's another problem.
That's the thing.
We're all human beings at the end of the day.
As long as you're a human being, I feel like you always find fault everywhere. But it's where you can manage the most, basically.
Exactly.
So whichever wahala or problems you can manage, that's
then
the place
you
for
can
you.
stick to it and be there.
So choose your problems, basically.
Basically, choose what you want to have your anxiety and all your craziness to be filled with. Each one to their own problems.
That is true. That is actually true. This turned into like a TED Talk, actually.
I should be doing TED Talks.
No, I think so. It's just life lessons in general, right? It doesn't stop.
Do a podcast or something, and just let people know, like, I'm a Ghanaian. Even though I grew up in the US, I'm still a Ghanaian.
Yeah.
So the way I think more different than somebody that just came in 2023 or 2024.
Right.
I worked with diasporas, and I'm just like, I would rather just work with my own Ghanaian person because I don't see any difference between them.
Right.
All the Ghanaians are working with.
Question number 4. Do you have any advice? So it's basically expanding on what you've already started. Any advice for any diaspora that's looking to make the move in 2025?
Like I said, do your research.
Do your research. Would you say like it's better to come here and stay for like a few months before you actually make the proper move and see if you can actually integrate?
Come here for like 3 months.
3 months.
And see how
3 months, right? Yeah, I think so.
Everything, I feel like everything that you do in life, 3 months should let you know whether you're gonna
right, because you get to network.
Exactly.
You know how annoying the Ubers can be.
Exactly. How the
restaurants, the customer service. What else stresses people out? Landlords and agents. But then I feel like if you're opening a business here, that's a whole other thing, because how do you find people that you can work with, that you can trust, that won't sabotage?
Exactly. So that's the reason why you need to network.
You need to network.
And I feel like most diasporas, when they come in, they have like a little clique whereby they just tell them like, oh, you can go to this person,
right?
I have this lawyer. You know, they share their connections with themselves. So that helps. But even if somebody is sharing something with you, you also have to do your due diligence.
Yeah.
And make sure that the person is legit. Maybe that person might have worked for your friend. That person might not work for you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Exactly. So you have to do your due diligence. Have more than multiple individuals that you can go to in regards to certain things that you want to do, like registration. I mean, you can get lawyers that can do all of that for you. But then I've seen that if you go there yourself, it's much cheaper
than going through a lawyer, right? Yeah.
It's much cheaper because like my businesses, I went there myself to register it, and it took like a month for you to get it. Really? Yeah, but it could take 2 weeks depending on what exactly it is that you're trying to register. If you go through an agent, it's also a different thing. So you just pay a little bit more, but you can get it within 2 weeks. Okay. So just do a lot of networking, I guess. Network. So basically travel in, stay for 3 months, do as much networking as you can, or come in increments. Yeah. Do 1 month each time and try and build yourself a support system and all that kind of stuff. Up again and then come back. And say like, yes, I can do this. Right, exactly. And when you're sure, then you make the move instead of like selling everything, packing up, coming here. I mean, there are people that have done that. Yeah. They're fine. Yeah, exactly. But do you know where they're staying? They're staying in Kumasi. They're staying in Cape Coast. Yeah. I feel like in Takra, places that are not cosmopolitan. Right, like Accra. If you get up and move to there, you will thrive. Because the neighbors are friendly. Okay. It's a totally different vibe out there. Exactly. Okay. Accommodation is cheaper. Okay. If you're not about the nightlife, you should be fine. But I guess people want a mixture of the two. They want to be able to go out and come to our car and come out afterwards, go back. And you drive 3 hours, 4 hours. I guess you could come on weekends. Like yeah, you come on weekends and do whatever you need to do. That makes sense. If you have a job over there, that's fine. But if you don't have a job over there, you can decide to stay here for a week, chill for 1 week, and then go back whenever you feel like it. So actually, expense-wise, because a lot of people that live in Accra are complaining that it's very expensive, but actually, it's doable when you're outside of Accra. Exactly. So much better. It's just placing yourself correctly, and then. To me, anyway. Yeah. I'm sure you're probably right. So. It is because I mean, if you go to Cape Coast, you probably get a house for like, not a house. I think an apartment like 2020. 2013.
Yeah.
I had left Accra and moved to Cape Coast, and I had like a 3-bedroom house. It was like 300 cities a month.
What?
I kid you not. And the house was huge. And like, if you're walking from the house,
What am I doing here? Bye.
for real, 300 cities a month. And then like, it's a walking distance to the beach. So like from the house, you just walk up to the hill, and that hill you can literally see the horizon of the beach. And I used to love it, but then I was just like, I needed a job that would pay me a lot.
Yeah.
So then I moved back into Accra,
To Accra.
and then started my hospitality, you know, I wouldn't say industry, but just
Yeah.
got into hospitality, and then I've been here since. But every single day I think about it, just be like, I need a little space by somewhere in the beach side.
Over there.
I'll call it the countryside. So I can deal with the stress of being
Right.
in every single day.
Okay.
So the further you go,
the cheaper it
the cheaper it
becomes.
is.
Okay. My battery is actually signaling low. So before we end, please let us know a bit about yourself, your services, anything where people
okay,
can contact you.
Yes,
So.
Okay, so I'm into hospitality, like I mentioned. I manage restaurants and bars. I have a salon. We do pedicures, manicures, waxing, facials, and massages.
What's the name of your salon?
It's Mahogany Aesthetics.
Okay.
I also sell wine.
Okay.
Right now, I'm looking into opening washing bays. Or opening an auto mechanic. Because I realized that, no, the one thing that I realized that, you know, when you're going to fix your cars, they don't actually give you a car for you to use around. But
They
in the
don't?
US, they do. Right?
Oh, I thought that they did over here.
No, I think you have to be like one of those bougie places before they do that. But like a normal mechanic, if you open
Yeah.
it, they're supposed to at least give you a
Yeah,
car
exactly.
so that you can move around. But they don't do that. So I was like, maybe I should
So you're
go
thinking of
into it.
opening your...
Yes.
Oh, please do. Please do for us.
Thinking about it. I walked through, I was like, yes, I should do something like that. Because I mean, you're still going to charge the person for it anyway.
Right,
it
right.
goes into whatever you're charging the person.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're losing anything. And they'll buy fuel into it when it
Right.
finishes. So you'll be fine.
So see, I feel like that's one of the good things over here still. There's so many gaps that you can find. It's about finding the gaps and then bridging them.
Exactly.
I always say, I've been saying since I've been here, I don't know a legit storage place where people can actually leave their stuff.
No, a warehouse.
Warehouse.
There you
Hello, anyone with a big budget? Reach out to me. Thank you.
go. You know, we
We
can
can
just
do
make
this
it
together.
happen. There's so many spaces in this. It's like all
Yeah.
these apartments that
Exactly.
are not being used. You
Yeah,
can literally
a
turn
lot
them
of
into
people I think
warehouses.
just leave their stuff in apartments for a year or two and then
And
come
they're
back to
paying
it
huge
because
amounts of money
there's
for it. So like, why wouldn't I?
there's
you
no
know,
storage.
get into
No,
that?
but it's a legit storage place. You have
Of
to be
course,
legit
it is
because you want to
legit.
find your things when you come back.
Of course. Security is tight.
Yeah,
You need
yeah,
cameras
yeah.
everywhere. Make sure that only one key.
Right,
Until
right.
the person has done something and then I need to use the master's key. But other than that, it's just one key. You keep your own and I'll just have mine somewhere that no, it doesn't bother you.
Right. So, warehouse people. We need a warehouse. But all right, great. Thank you so
welcome.
much. All right, take
Bye.
care. Bye.